Hello, my name is Reina Virgen and I'll be interviewing you today. So to start off, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you the question. If you were an animal, which animal would you be?
All right. An animal I would say I am is a dog because I'm loyal around people I am close with, and I try to be friendly and nice any way I can. I would say I'm friendly as well with new people that I meet, and I'm hardworking, kind of like how a dog is likes to stay active throughout the day. I like to say I'm like hardworking. I like to get like work done throughout the day.
Okay. Tell me about a challenge you've encountered and how you've dealt with it.
One challenge that I faced at work was when I was lifeguarding during the summer. I noticed there was a little baby, and he was close to the deep end. He was walking on the deck, and I had to keep my eye on him to make sure that he wasn't going to jump in or do anything. So I had to keep my eye on him while keeping my eye on everyone else in the water, making sure all safety rules were enforced. And I noticed he kept going back, like he kept getting close to like he was going to jump in the water, and he kept going back. He did this a couple of times, and after the fourth time, he got really close and he looked like he was gonna jump in. Right before he was gonna do this, I got my buoy and I got off my stand and I got off the stairs and I went down the stairs and I jumped in the water and I swam over to where where he was gonna be when he jumped in. He ended up not drowning, but he ended up just hitting the water, and as soon as he hit the water, I was able to kind of secure him and put him on my buoy, and then pushed him to the wall so he could grab on the wall, return to safety. And he ended up being safe. He got out the water and he was okay. Another challenge that I faced that's more related to my field of study is when I was working as an IT intern for Marshall Elementary School. I was working with another IT intern, and we were setting up computers for state testing. Setting up the computers was pretty easy, especially with him around. He was able to help me with connecting the computers and showing me how everything should be organized. The thing that I had trouble with was setting up the testing applications and softwares on the computer so students can be able to take the test. When he was explaining it to me, he was explaining it pretty fast, and I missed out on a couple small details that could have helped me complete the task at hand. What I ended up doing was I ended up asking a teacher that I was close with and the IT intern again to explain it. They were able to go through it a little bit more slowly so I could kind of pick up and figure out everything I needed to do so I can complete the task at hand. Um,
Okay.
and I was able to complete the task. Yeah.
Those are great examples. Okay, so now for your third question, how would your boss and your coworkers describe you?
So my coworkers and bosses would describe me as someone who's very reliable. I don't really take many days off. I try to prioritize my work. Um, when holidays such as like 4th of July and Labor Day weekend, I have to work those holidays a lot of the time. There's times where other people would call off and the boss would call me, so I had to come in for work. And I'm usually readily available. There's other times where there's too many workers scheduled and we don't need as many people. And the managers will ask if anyone would like to go home. They can volunteer themselves and they can go home. Usually, most of the time, or all of the time, I stay to work. I, to stay to work. I'd also say that there's been times where there's extra work that we do during the off season, such as like taking off the pool covers, putting on pool covers, and doing certain maintenance to keep everything well. And this is more like optional, but I'm always there to help out in any way I can. Just like during the normal like hours when we have pools open, I'm there to help the managers and bosses in any way I can, helping other employees, newly hired employees, helping them for what they need to do on a daily basis, and just helping set up, take down everything, swim lessons, everything like that. And I would also say that I'm pretty easygoing. A lot of my managers, they appreciate all the hard work I do and all the help that I provide for them. And my bosses, they appreciate all the hard work as well. And I just say I'm just very easygoing with my coworkers. I get along with all of them. I'm kind of quiet at times, but I try to talk to them a little bit, and I'm just an effective communicator as well.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so now for your last question, if I were to hire you for this position, why would you be a great candidate?
Okay. You should hire me because I know how to use my time effectively to where I can get tasks done. I'm able to stay productive, and while also, if I need to help others or get other tasks done, I could prioritize or kind of manage my time to get those tasks done. I would also say that I like to, or I'm okay with doing jobs that other people may not like or enjoy. I'm able to pick up on skills quickly. I'm a quick learner. And I would say that when there's a problem, I'm a quick thinker and I could find a quick, good solution. I'd also say that I lead by example, by doing. I would say that if I say I'm going to do something, I end up making sure I get it. I'm making sure I'm ending up, I make sure I get it done. Um, there's been times where I've been put in situations such as in like with my new job for Amazon, where I had a lot of demands I had to meet, such as like attendance, where I had to make sure that I was on time, that I was coming to work a lot. Also, like I had to maintain a certain rate for each session that I was working, so certain units per hour that I had to pick, and then like a set amount of hours. So this is something that like I wasn't used to. I was working a lot of hours, but I was able to manage my time and prepare myself like throughout the day and just prepare just so I could stay ready for work. I had to overcome like a lot of these things to maintain and keep a more like reliable and secure job, something that like I didn't really have before to kind of keep myself as a permanent employee.
Okay, that's great.